A very good morning to everyone. This is Akshar Jain going to present my PPT on the topic of the job techniques of training. So, getting started with the definition of training. Training is the process through which skills, knowledge, and aptitudes of the employees are increased to perform the specific job prescribed to them by their employer. Moving further, there are basically two broad methods of training that are on the job methods and off the job methods. On the job methods are generally those methods that are applied to the workplace during the working of the employee itself. In, it means learning while working. So, on the job method trainings are given to the trainee after his joining in the organization and at the workplace itself, whereas off the job method trainings refers to the methods that are used away from the workplace. It means learning before working. So, off the job method trainings are given to the trainee before his joining in the organization and at a place other than his workplace. Moving ahead, these are some of the examples of off the job training and on the job training. Off the job training includes conferences, case studies, role playing, simulation, and classroom lectures, whereas on the job training includes apprenticeship programs, job instruction training, committee assignments, job rotation, and coaching. Moving ahead with our first type of off the job training method, that is role playing. So, role playing is a training technique in which trainees act out roles or parts in a realistic management situation given to the employees by their employer. That may either be a real situation faced by the organization in its past or may either be an imaginary situation. The aim is to develop trainees' skills in leadership and delegating. It is basically a simulation of a scenario in which each participant is need to uh, act out the part given to him by the employer. Trainees are provided with the description of the context, usually a topic area, a general description of the situation, their roles, and the problem they face. Taking an example of role playing will include an HR manager role to be played by the trainee in a situation of strike going on in the organization. This will uh, test the trainee in the manner that he will take the decisions which are required to be taken on behalf of the HR. So this was all about role playing. Moving ahead to our next type, that is conferences. So everybody is well aware about conferences. So conference is a group meeting in which group members seek to develop knowledge and understanding of a topic by the oral presentation given through an expert. It implies sharing some information with an audience of a large number of people. It is conducted in a big hall where large number of participants can participate and exchange their views and satisfy their queries through the expert. Moving ahead to our next type, that is case studies. So case studies is an emerging method of technique being followed by many entities on large scale. So case studies attempt to simulate decision making situations that trainees might find on the job. The trainee presents a written history, key elements, and a real or imaginary organization or subunit problem. A series of questions usually appears at the end of each case. Typically, trainees are given time to digest the information individually, and if time permits, they can also collect relevant information and integrate it into their solutions. Once individuals arrive at their individual solutions, they may meet in small groups to discuss the different diagnoses and alternative solutions of other trainees also. Then the trainees meet with the trainer, who facilitates and directs further discussions. The trainer should convey that no single solution is right or wrong, but many solutions are possible to even a single to even a single problem also. The learning objective is to get trainees to apply known concepts and principles and discover new ones. Moving ahead with the next type of training method, that is simulation. So, simulation training, as the name suggests, is a kind of training created to mirror real life situations. Employees can put their knowledge to the test in situations they may encounter in their jobs. However, this attempt is within the safety net of simulation, thus allowing them to experiment, learn, and grow. This kind of training can be seen in the training of a pilot before handing over to him an actual plane to fly, and also in the healthcare sector, as we can see in the image. Moving ahead to our next type, that is classroom lectures. So, this is a very common type of training given by many entities to their trainees. This method is also known as the lecture method. Classroom lectures often train white collar or management level employees. This type of the job training takes place in a classroom like environment involving a trainer providing instructions in a lecture format. Trainees learn crucial skills there that are needed for their jobs, and they also get to know about their job responsibilities. They also get an opportunity to get their questions and queries answered by experts. In addition to that, classroom lectures may teach trainees the administrative or management aspects of their job, making them aware of certain procedures or providing them with instruction on a certain subject matter. So this was all about off the job training methods. Now coming upon the question and answer. So first question is, off the job training is given before or after joining the actual workplace. So the answer to the given question is before joining the actual workplace. Off the job training is given before joining the actual workplace, whereas on the job training is given after joining the actual workplace. Moving to the next question. So, in which method a business problem is assigned to the trainees to get possible solutions? Option number A, role play. Option number B, simulation. Option number C, apprenticeship training. Or option number D, case studies. So, the answer to this question is case studies, because in case studies, an imaginary or real life problem of a business or its subunit is given to the employees to solve and get many partic- and get many possible solutions to that problem. This was all about from my side. Thank you for your time and listening me patiently. Thank you.